Hey folks, this is Dan over here at Giant RV, here to show you our brand new Beyond 22C floor plan. This is based off of the Ford Transit chassis, coming in a striking silver color here for us. Just started putting out our wind sensing awning. It keeps pulling itself in this wind out here. The Ford EcoBoost motor gives us 310 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. On this particular coach, you're going to have sumo springs on all four corners, alloy wheels. There's our beautiful awning right out here. One of my favorite parts of this is that they went ahead and they put the lighting strip on the outside of the awning. And when you're out camping and everything, none of the bugs will be attracted to the side of your coach. Instead, they'll be kept away from it. You have a nice sliding door right here, dual rear wheels. Make sure you're very stable driving down the road. This particular coach actually has a bike rack on the back here. And actually, one of my favorite features on this one ends up being how this back area can open up not only for seating, but you also have these rather large speakers inside of here, so everybody can enjoy the music and join in some nice outdoor living together. Coming along the side, we're going to see all your hookups here. One of the things I think that's really amazing about this coach is the black tank flush. What that enables you to do is clean out your black tank so you don't get that nasty smell that you sometimes get when you're driving down the road. Down here you have your propane connections in order to fill up the tank. Now, one of my favorite features about this is the fact that your tank, your propane tank, actually sits down inside between the frame rails. It's very, very safe. Not a regular accident or a bump or something like that is actually going to cause you any damage. And that way you can be much safer, much more secure driving down the road, but you're still easily able to fill that up. You have your spray port here on the side. Allows you to hose off any dogs or kids or anything else like that may be dirty. Again, this comes with the EcoBoost motor and also the Li3 package. The Lithium-Ion package enables you to run your air conditioning system without running a generator. You can get up to 10 hours of air conditioning before needing to run your motor. Now, going inside, we're going to check out a couple of the interior features on our Coachmen Beyond here. This handle is going to slide over. And this is a small screen door. So now you can get a nice breeze going through your coach without having to worry about all the bugs getting inside. And if we go to the rear, right back here, we have a second screen door in the back, making sure that no matter where you're at, you're going to be comfortable and be able to enjoy your living space. Inside of this coach up here in the front, we're going to have the passenger seat that rotates around to become a part of the living space. All of our controls are up here. One of the nice things is we have our multiplex wiring system right here. From here you can control all of the lights inside of the coach. You can connect up an app in order to control all of the different features, including your air conditioning system, and then finally your air conditioning system itself. You have a couple of different options. You have the cool. You can set the fan speed to auto, but one of the great things I like about with this new system is you can actually adjust the fan speed so that way it's not keeping you up all night and you don't need to constantly run this coach as well. Over here on my left, we're actually going to have our 30 amp solar controller. And what that's going to be able to do is be able to charge up your lithium-ion system when you're driving down the road or when it's left parked. One of the great advantages to this as well is it will never overcharge your system. That's the whole point of having this all designed the way that it is. And having that controller will take care of your coach no matter what. Over here to the left, we have our Truma combi system. This will use either propane or electricity in order to heat and cool, or excuse me, in order to heat the water for the coach as well as the ambient temperature. So this will function both as a heater for the air, for the interior, and as a heater for your water. Just to that, we're going to have your inverter controllers. This is tied into the Lithium-Ion system, and it allows you to run things like your Induction Cooktop, TVs, any of your plugs, and things like that throughout. This coach also has a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot, Wi-Fi range extender, and then also heaters on the tanks. So that way, when you guys are out there camping in the cold, you're not going to have your tanks freeze up on you, which is very nice. Up here we have a very nice little area for storage just above our front cab. Ford on the new Transits are coming with a lot of features, including passive lane keeping assistance, traction control systems. Their new radios also incorporate Bluetooth and navigation. I think it's one of the best platforms that's out there, especially when you look at the fact that you're going to be in a coach that has a gas motor that's able to produce more torque than most of the other diesel motors that are out there, and it's still able just to run off of regular fuel without a problem. Twin turbos means it's also going to be able to drive very well and get great gas mileage even when you're up in the mountains. So swinging around here to the left, we're going to check out our very nice bathroom area. Now, one of the things I like about this is just how ingenious Coachmen was in how they designed this bathroom. First off, it's a one-piece fiberglass piece that slides right in here. You have a porcelain toilet, and right there we have a very nice little... So the next thing to talk about is this beautiful one-piece fiberglass bathroom, wet bath, that Coachmen has provided us with. Now if you look in here, you have a porcelain toilet, all the connections and everything over here for your shower, cover for your toilet paper. One of my favorite features that they do on this is you actually will take this out, snap that up on the top, and now that becomes your shower. They've tried to think of any and every possible way that you can do to make sure that this is going to be usable in every sense. Right here you have a dispenser for your soap, conditioner, shampoo, all of that right here. Now coming over here to our kitchen area, you're going to notice a couple of really interesting things. The first thing that I really like is the way that they build their cabinetry in here. First off, you can see unlike competitors, that's going to be one solid piece of wood. It's not laminated, it's not glued together. And the other thing that's really nice is it's not stapled and glued. That is all dovetail construction. It's going to last longer, it's going to look better, and it's going to work a lot better for the whole life of the coach. Down here we actually have a trash can and room enough to put a recycle bin if that's important for you here. We're going to have a beautiful stainless steel sink and faucet, an induction cooktop. And one of my favorite things about this induction cooktop is not only does it give you the ability to control the exact temperature of everything that you're cooking, but it also prevents you from accidentally leaving it on, potentially leaving a fire hazard. And it also helps you by not conducting a bunch of heat into the air itself. And that way your coach stays more comfortable even when you're cooking. In the back here, we're going to have our long seat across the top and our new air conditioner system. That's one of the best systems that are out there. And I have it running right now, and I'm not sure if you can hear it on the phone, but I can barely hear it in person. Very, very quiet. Now continuing with this kitchen area, we also have a compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer combo. Now this has a couple of advantages for us. The compressor-driven system does not require itself to be level in order to cool your food. We me open this up inside. There's quite a bit of space in there. And a little section that folds up in case you want to fit in some milk in there as well. And the refrigerator section, which we're looking at right now, and the freezer section down here have individually controllable temperatures. So that way you're not freezing all of your food in one side and melting it on the other. Over here we're going to have a nice deep closet. And a television located right here. So something else that's interesting to note is not only does this coach have hush mat over the wheels and tires in the back here, but it also has astrofoil going across the whole length of this floor. This floor is a one-piece OSB, and it is marine grade, so water, spills, things like that, mildew is not going to be a problem for you in this coach. Now, one of the greatest features on this coach too is just how this back seating area here folds down. Now, if you look underneath here, we have a control. Now, this whole bed folds down, and it gives you a nice sleeping area, and there's actually some section to fill this out right here. It becomes a nice good-sized bed for you folks. On the side here, we're going to have day and night shades to keep everything private in the back. You can open these up and open up the windows on the sides just for ventilation. Same thing over here and in our kitchen area.